Hey YouTube, it's your girl and I am here with another dupe video. I am super excited to show you guys this because Bad Habit is after y'all. Like, they have come with it with the dupes. I got mine from Shop Hush USA or shophush.com, and I picked up the Retro Love palette. I want to hold it like this because I actually used the palette and I want to show you guys the fallout if there was. And then they actually dupe the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette. What? So I used both palettes to create this eye look that you see before you, and they went head to head. Both of them had its high points and both of it had its low points. So let's go ahead and get into this review. Now, the Subculture Palette, I'm sure you guys have seen this all over YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you follow any type of beauty activity on social media, you've heard about this palette. This palette, I didn't have too much of an issue with fallout, but I did have an issue with, you know, the powderiness of it all, it being a little splotchy on the eyes at times, and I couldn't really blend it out very easily. So I did have issues with this palette, but not as much as some people. I got this palette, I ordered it within the first 5 minutes of it releasing, and I don't know if my batch was different, but I've used it, I've dipped into it, and I didn't blow it. So I want you to see, you know, how it looked. Right now you can see some of the powderiness of it after I used it to create this eye look, and I did use it, you know, playing around with the product earlier a few weeks ago. So let me go ahead and blow it because it's gonna get on my nerves. Okay, so here is this one. Now the Bad Habit palette came out with this one for $10, and I did use it, and let me show you. You can kind of see the colors I use, and it has some of the same texture, powderiness to some of the shadows that I did use, so you can see that. Okay, I have not swatched every color. I have used some of the colors on my eye, so I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I blew it here on camera. So let's go ahead and do this battle. They have the same amount of colors. Everything is different except for, everything's different. Everything's the same except that the names are different and the lineup is different. So you're not gonna see the same color combination, the whole color setup. I actually look for consistency in a palette. Maybe I just want to use these 4. I look for that. Maybe I want to use just these 4, and that's almost what I did. Maybe I just want to use these. When I sit down and I look at a palette or a new palette, I get a lot of ideas just by sitting and looking at the way that they are arranged in the palette. And when I look at this one, they are arranged a little bit differently. So let me take the brush out of this one. And so you can see they are arranged slightly differently. Okay, in the same area but just different. Let's see, let's go ahead and get into swatching it on the arm. So let me go ahead and swatch the Anastasia one first, and then we're going to come back and show you it with the Bad Habit Retro Love. Okay, so here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one already swatched on my arm. You guys have seen these colors and it's swatched all over the place, so let's go ahead and dip into the Bad Habit Retro Love one. Let me make sure I have my wipe right here. Okay, so first I'm going to try and match them up to the match. Match them up to the match. Place them next to the matching shade from the Anastasia palette. So the first one is Psychedelic, and this one should match Cube from the palette, and I'm going to be using my finger to do it. So here is Psychedelic and Cube. As you can tell, oh my god, I actually like the retro one better. Retro love. Okay, so next up is Dawn, and the dupe for Dawn is Peace. Okay, next up is Destiny, and the dupe for Destiny is called Hippie. Okay, next up is Adorn. The dupe for Adorn is Revolution. Whoa, that's beautiful. Next up is All Star. The dupe for All Star is Rock and Roll. Wow. Okay, next up is Mercury. The dupe for Mercury is gonna be Pop. Next up is Axis, Axis. So the dupe for Axis is Free Love. After that is Roxy. The dupe for Roxy is Flower Power. Okay. The Flower Power is Electric, which the dupe is Icon. Next up is Fudge. The dupe for Fudge is Youth. Then we have Untamed versus Mod. Edge versus Rebel. And last is Rowdy versus Nostalgia. Like, seriously, like for real. Okay, so as far as the whole dupe of it all, there are slight differences. I would have to say I noticed a difference between Cube and Psychedelic being from Bad Habit. This one has a little bit more white, and it's actually a little bit brighter than this one, a little bit more pigmentation. I do see more of a pinky, more magenta coming from Cube from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The next one that I see a slight difference is the one right next to it, Dawn versus Peace. Peace is a little bit lighter, or have a little bit more powdery whiteness to it. Fudge and Youth is more warmer burnt sienna than Fudge. Fudge is like brownies, like fudge. And Rowdy is more of a blackened eggplant, whereas Nostalgia is like a deep purple. Other than that, you guys, the color payoff and the color swatches, A1. Good job, Bad Habit. I mean, I like the whole Anastasia Subculture one, the whole color scheme of it all, but for them to be able to come up with a dupe this quick, yeah, y'all did that. As far as fallout and stuff, they both have fallout. As far as the product crumbling and stuff, none of the colors that I tried with a brush or with my fingers to even do this swatch were even half as bad. They just were not as bad as the Anastasia one. So that being said, the $10 one is definitely worth giving it a try. Being able to come up with the look, were you really able to tell the difference? Because one side is Anastasia Beverly Hills and the other side is Retro Love, or is this side Retro Love and the other one Subculture? Can you really tell a difference? I don't know. So now that Anastasia Beverly Hills is coming out with a new line, a new palette, I kind of want to wait for the dupe. I mean, because I'm paying what, like somewhere around $50 for the Subculture palette, when I can just wait maybe a month or so for them to come out with a really A1 good dupe for $10. I'm about saving that coin right now. So I really am amazed. I'm shook. That's what you guys like to say. I'm shook. So I really like the Retro Love palette. If something were to happen to my Subculture palette, I won't be mad. I wouldn't be mad because I got the Retro Love, and I can live without the Subcultures. I got the Retro Love. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this swatch tutorial video, the dupe head-to-head combat. I have to go with the Retro Love. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.